Hey guys, and welcome to this game. I'm playing a really nice guy. His username is Smalls to the Wall. He's the Redskins. I am the Bills. I'm using my Bills scheme today. I was excited for this game. He seemed really nice, and he was a good guy. So here he kicks it off to McKelvin. And as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel since the start, I like to start out games strong, and usually towards the end of the game, I don't start to produce as much. If you watch my Ravens game where I played the Patriots, you would also see that. There we find Fred Jackson, and then we find Fred Jackson again. So Fred Jackson already has 2 receptions. He's making things happen, and we push for every yard, but instead we lose 2 yards. Here T. Jackson is going to try to scramble away, and we hit C.J. Spiller for a 16-yard reception. There we find David Nelson, and he might, come on, keep going. Oh, and he lunges, and he misses, so that's a touchdown by David Nelson. And his body just went through the walls, but hey. Now Brandon Banks is going to try to return this one and sit down. Morrison is going to throw you on the ground. You know, Alfred Morris trucking and trucking, but look at Shepard's awareness jumping on him. And there, Fred Davis drops it, and then his other receiver drops it. So we have the ball in great field position. Jackson's going to find Scotty Chandler on 1st and 20 after the holding call. Now Fred Jackson right up the gut, and he's going to take it in for 6. And now we're going to squib it because we don't want Brandon Banks to return one because he's the glitchiest kick returner in the game by far. And there, look at that user pick. As you see on the pick count on the screen, that is 1. Gilmore coming down. There, Jackson's going to find CJ, and only if CJ could break that tackle. Now Jackson's going to chuck it, and Fred Jackson is going to get the catch, and that is a nice 10-yard reception. And there we find Scotty C. That's my boy, Chandy. Chandler was my main target, and there we find Chandler again, going in for 6, so we're up 21-0. We're feeling one or two more scores might put this game away with this giant lead. This has just been a great game for me, and I'm starting to, experiment on defense, do some first and goal defense, and we balk here. User pick, Gilmore coming down with the second pick of the game by RG3. Second interception for Gilmore too. Oh, but we throw a pick right back to the Ryan Kerrigan. And Ryan Kerrigan's just gonna, he's gonna break a tackle like a little beast. That man won't go down. And here he hands it off to Morris on 2nd and 6, and he gets around a 4-yard gain, a respectable gain there, averaging 3 yards per run here, and he just takes it up the middle. I was not expecting the run since he ran it the last 2 plays. There he finds Leonard Hankerson, not user hit stick, but a nice hit stick there. No fumble, but looks, Williams gets the sack, and he's got that 4th down swag, and he's gonna punt that away, trying to pin me, but it wasn't even close, on my 18-yard line. And here T-Jax finds Scotty C. Attaboy Chandler, way to hold on. Scotty ain't fumbling, so it's now 3rd and 15. Here we go, money play. Come on, give me it. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this pick. That was crap. We had someone wide open. We just wanted to rely on our money, but we dropped Williams, our lineman, back into a hook zone, and he gets the pick, and look who's on David Nelson, and now we take the 28-0 lead. This was great. We feel like the game is almost out of reach. Here Ryan Lindell is going to kick it off, and here's Brandon Banks. He's just going to try to make something happen, but no, nothing's going to happen. Here RG3 tries to scramble away, gets a triple shot, and RG3 was a pain in my butt. He was running around, and oh my gosh, I can't tell you how annoying he was. And there, he makes like an 8-yard catch. That's Garcon, and he chucks it up, and I think that was Garcon who beat me deep, and that was a great play call by him. So it's now 28-7, and McKelvin is going to try to return this one. And we get to around the 22-yard line. So there we find C.J. Spiller. And again, we chuck it up with T. Jackson. That's his third user pick. He's right with us on the pick count so far, but you will soon see that that changes. We were chucking up dumb passes. See, this is when I get big leads, I start doing dumb things, and this is what happens. So it's 4th and 5. He's got the 5 wide out there, and he hits Fred Davis for a little zig route or an out route. And here's RG3 again taking off. This guy was driving me crazy. He goes to the no huddle, and that's Bird throwing it to no man's land. 4th pick of the game. Attaboy, Bird. And now Jackson's gonna chuck it. We find Scotty C with 10 seconds left, and now we chuck it up just to get picked off. 4th user pick. It seems like he always gets the user. See, again, we're making those dumb decisions, chucking it up. Here's the last play of the half. 5 picks, 5 piece. Woo, and that's Wilson bringing it down. 5 picks in just the first half, so he's on pace to get around 10 picks. And here Brandon Banks, oh god, and he breaks free, and he's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. Brandon Banks. This is why we were afraid of him. But again, we were pretty mad. This is Brandon Banks, and now he's going to kick it off to McKelvin, and we're just going to take a respectable gain, and we find out Gavin, he's gone! Oh, wow. See, that's what I hate about the Infinity Engine. As we find Scotty C, we always run into our own guys, and we fall down and stumble and crap. Then we find Brad Smith, I think his name is, and here we hand it off to CJ. But we can't go anywhere, so we punt it. We're going to use our 4th down swag. And Shepard is going to bring Brandon Banks down as soon as he catches it. He's not pulling another Brandon Banks on us. And notice we haven't scored since the first quarter. As I tell you, I act stupid once I get a big lead, and I can't ever capitalize. So it's on 4th and 10. He's gonna go for it. I'm pretty sure he needs to at this point, and he throws it up. Ball hawk, 6th pick of the game. Or I think that was my 3rd user. Williams gets that pick. At the 17-yard line. Here we ended off to Jackson. Our running game was stale all game long. And again, we find Fred Jackson. But Fred Jackson did have a respectable amount of receptions. And there it almost gets picked off. But it was a bad throw by T. Jackson, not our fault. And again, almost a pick by Ryan Kerrigan. So we're going to use our 4th down swag. And Powell is going to punt this one. He's going to boot it to the 30. And Brandon Banks is going to take it up to about the 38. As you see, Brandon Banks is a legitimate glitch. So it's our 3rd and 5. Pierre Garcon on the reception, and he's gonna try to run. No thanks. Williams with his 2nd sack of the game, and this is when I got pissed about RG3. We had the triple spy on, as you couldn't see. Rewind the video if you did not see the triple spy. And it was retarded. I don't know how that happened. 7 piece. That's Shepard. Look at that man's awareness. Oh yes. That's my boy Shepard. I always get at least 1 pick with Shepard when I use the Bills. And look at Fred Jackson. He's a beast. He won't go down at all. And then we find Scotty C. And that's a 1st down right there. And we do a little screen pass to Scotty C. And look at this man. 8 receptions for 131 yards. We keep calling the no huddle. And we find Freddie Jackson. And Jackson is going to take it in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And now Lindell is going to kick it off to start the 4th quarter off right. And Brandon Banks ain't gonna go anywhere right here. Here he finds his man, or I don't know what happened there, but something happened. There I think he finds his boy Freddie Davis for the 3rd reception, 8 piece. That's Bird bringing down his 2nd or 3rd pick of the game. 2nd pick by Bird, but we throw one right back, our 4th or 5th pick of the game. We weren't doing too well passing the ball. As you see, the majority of our picks were from after the 1st quarter, which is when we started getting very cocky. And now he's just gonna kick it off. We thought it was gonna be an onside, but no, he said 3 minutes left. He can stop us and get an onside kick. I highly doubted that. And that's McIntyre, our fullback, doing a little whoop move. And we get to our 44, which is great field position. And it's 3rd and 11, but we can't get anything going. And here is Powell booting this one deep, and he's just gonna bomb that one, get a little leg into it, and we're gonna pin him at his 20. Good thing Brendan Bankston gets a return. No way, RG3. Oh, look at that elusive moves by RG3. That man won't go down, but Williams is there. And luckily, he only gets a 4-yard gain, so it's 4th and 6. And he's basically got to go for it. So our plan, bring the blitz. And he has someone wide open. And come on, guys, get him, Gilmore. And no, we can't get him. So he brings the game within a possession. And he completely got us there with the onside kick, and he recovers, so it's he's at the 47, and he can do something with this ball. Oh, thank God Fred Davis drops it. 2nd and 10 now, and RG3's gonna drop back, and he's gonna try to run, and he's gonna get it too. We let him run out of bounds. We didn't want to stick him out of bounds because that would have been a fumble out of bounds, no point. And look at Bradham saving our life. 9th pick of the game. Attaboy Bradham, but we can't get anything going, and we think the game's over right here. We just boot it deep, and boy, are we happy that nothing happens. And that's a 10-piece right there by Williams, and that's a pick 6. And we go up 42-28, and that basically winds the game down. Here's the last play of the game. Get killed, son. Guys, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Wait, actually, this is the last play of the game. I'm sorry.